welcome to some Gear No Idea. We're going to be looking at like a foot warming thing. So I'll put the picture of what it is on screen so you can take a look. Now I've already pulled it to bits and sort of removed its cover. And what you're left with is like a foam pad. And in the pad, it's got two, I'm assuming that they're kind of motors and heaters. So it's currently on at the moment and I can feel that it's warm. So I'm going to turn the heater off. And on this side, which is the left, you might be able to hear it. So it's got a vibration, like a motor on it. And on this side, the same, but this side doesn't work. So I'm going to try and have a look why that doesn't work. At the moment, it's got a control with it. And if you turn that on, and this side, nothing. And the heat obviously works, but yeah, nothing. So I'm assuming it's not the switch because that lights up. Everything seems to work on the remote, so I don't think it's that. So I'm just going to unplug it. Now, this is like glued together, so I think probably can't see that. This bit's kind of glued together, so I think the only way to do it is going to be to destroy it. Although, actually, I think I might be able to get to it from here. Okay, so that is the heating pad, and I think the actual motor is somewhere underneath it. Now, obviously they didn't really intend for this to be repaired. So what I'm going to do is go into the usual time lapse now and see whether I can get to this. Oh, there we go. In fact, I've already done it. There you go. So there are a couple of wires going in that you might not be able to see. I'm assuming it goes in the middle and comes out, so it's maybe just a bit of pour and that's trapped. So let's see how we can open this. So we need a screwdriver. So can we force our way into this with some brute force and ignorance? I mean, obviously I want to try and do it without wrecking it. There we go. And there is the problem. So that looks to me like it's just a weighted motor, and this should be a really simple fix. I'm just going to plug it back in, because what I want to check before I start soldering it is that the actual wire isn't broken. So let's just plug that back in. Now, it should be DC, so it shouldn't be too bad. But obviously, if you are working on one of these, take the precautions you need to. So let me just grab the remote thingy. So that's the other one out. Right, so let's just touch that together. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, it's a bit garbage, really, isn't it? It's a bit noisy. What I'm tempted to do is take a bit of this foam and stick it in to try and like weight it in. There you go. So that's the fix. Let's unplug that now. So I think that both the wires should probably go through that that part, which probably you can't see very well, but there's a gap there. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just strip that back a little bit, solder it back on there, and hopefully that should be right. So I'll set the soldering iron up and I'll come back to you in a couple of minutes. Okay, so again, what I'm just going to do is just tin this wire, and I need to be careful. See if I can put that on there. In fact, no, actually, that might be a bit more weighty. So we'll just tin this wire. And then let that cool, and then just clean the tip of the iron. The iron can go off. And then we can just set that back in and then just give it a test. But I should imagine that that's a straightforward one. So I don't know if you saw that, but there you go, that's repaired. So I want to sit that in there properly, and then hopefully this case will go on top. With both the wires coming out of this section where I'm assuming that's where it should have been in the first place. And that's this together. So let's just try that again now, before I go to the trouble of putting it all back together. There you go. So again, that was a simple repair. But if anyone's got one of these foot warmer things, and you know one of the motors is dead, at least you've got an idea of how to repair it now. So I'm going to put all this together. And what I might do is I've got some double-sided tape that I'll just stick in here, put that together, and then it can go together. So thanks for watching. I know it's a short video, but again, it's a quick repair. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll speak to you again soon.